indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We all know that violence is still in the news, so I'm suggesting that we still need our prayers for those individuals that have a mindset or are prone to settle a score or even a score with physical violence or verbal threats. I was trying to think of a saying that might bring this all together, and it just kept coming back to the fact that I would think our goal, or I would pray that our goal would be, it should be, whether it's big or small, simply put, peace for all. And for that Facebook poster who thinks he can knock me on my keister, this prayer's for you too. Amen.
City Clerk certified publication of the Daily Record on August 12th, notice for every council and regular city council meeting August 16, 2016. A current copy of the Open Meetings Act is posted in white binder on the east wall of the legislative chambers.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this meeting of the Omaha City Council. The council thanks you for joining us today. As a courtesy to those in attendance, we ask you to please turn off or mute any of your electronic devices. Mr. Clerk.
A resolution for preliminary plats, and ordinances. The TIF agreement, we have 5, 6, and 7. They're all one case. 5 is resolution preliminary plat entitled Union Pacific Place Replat 6, located at 1207 Cass Street. Is hereby accepted. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval. 6 is resolution that the replat transmitted herewith entitled Union Pacific Place Replat 6 is hereby approved. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval. And 7 is ordinance to approve a redevelopment tax and financing loan agreement with Lanahaw 1207 Cass LLC to implement the 1207 Cass tax and financing redevelopment project plan.
Public hearing on agenda items numbers 5 through 7 are today. Proponents, please.
Yes, Mr. President, members of the council, Larry Jobin, 11440 West Center Road, appearing on behalf of 1207 Cass LLC, here to answer any questions that you might have regarding this project. I know you've seen it a couple of times with the redevelopment plan and such, so this is the last step other than the execution of the purchase agreement, the closing of the property, and then the start of the project.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Moved and seconded to approve items 5 through 7. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Yes. Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton?
Yes.
Pauls? Yes. Mr. President?
Yes.
5 through 7 are passed 7-0. Liquor, item number 8, Jackson Street Tavern, 1125 Jackson Street, Suite 3, Class C liquor license, no application, no location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 8. Today, proponents, please.
Yes, my name is John Whelan with Smith Stosky Law. I am the attorney for Modern Eatery Concepts. We have purchased the old Jackson Street Tavern. We've been running for 30 days now. And with me seated are Ross DePrima and Jimmy DePrima. And things are doing quite well, and we just need your approval. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Moved and seconded to approve item 8. No lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Yes. Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem?
Yes.
Milton? Yes. Pauls?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
8 is adopted.
Thank you.
7-0. Item number 9, Omaha Deli, 1217 Leavenworth Street, Class C liquor license, no application, new location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 9 is today. Proponents, please.
Where is the owner? Come on down. Here you go.
Name and address, please.
I'm sorry?
Name and address.
Austin Regier. I'm the owner of Omaha's Deli. I don't quite know.
You're just here to answer any questions,
Oh,
right?
perfect, yeah.
What's your address?
1217 Leavenworth Street.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Moved and seconded to approve item 9. No lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Yes. Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem?
Yes.
Milton? Yes. Pauls? Mr. President?
Yes.
9 is adopted, 7-0. Item number 10, painting with a twist, Omaha, 3525 North 147th Street, Suites 101 and 102, Class Class I liquor license, new application, new location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 10 is today. Proponents, please.
Hello, John Freeman, 700 Key Circle.
Thank you, John. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Motion. Oh, Ms. Melton, I'm sorry. Before you go.
Hold on one
Ms.
second.
Melton.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted, it's painting with a twist. My curiosity's got me. What is your place like? Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about it?
It's a franchise-based paint and sip model. It's very similar to the Pino's Palette, I believe, on 168th and Center, and ones that are closer to here. I think Midtown has Corky Canvas, and something in Cabernet and Sauvignon. But it's a paint and sip business where you're going to come in and do 2 and 3 hour stories and learn how to have art instruction and learn how to paint and have a good time.
Okay. Well, it sounds wonderful. So
Yeah.
I wanted you to tell everybody about it, so maybe they can
Yeah.
come in and try out. All right. With that, I motion to approve.
Moved and seconded to approve item 10. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton? Pauls?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
10 is adopted, 7-0. Item number 11 is Soco Cafe, 3018 North 93rd Circle, Class I liquor license, new application, new location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 11 is today. Proponents, please.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Terrence Sheard. I'm here from Soco Cafe, 3018 North 93rd Circle.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Moved and seconded to approve item 11. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton? Pauls? Mr. President?
Yes.
11 is adopted, 7-0. Item number 12, thank you. Item number 12 is Big Bear Sinclair, 5822 Maple Street, package liquor license, new application, no location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 12 is today. Proponents, please.
Good afternoon, Farouk Rakimov, on behalf of the Albro Holdings, here to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. A light. Oh, Mr. Festus.
Thanks, Mr. President. Just a couple of questions. So you're at the same location of the Sinclair gas station, but new
Correct.
owner, right?
Yeah.
And intend to have all the same operations that have been there for years?
Probably gonna, remodel a little bit, and then it pretty much will be the same, so yes.
Okay. What kind of remodeling?
The fence was in a bad shape. We're gonna stain that, and a building needs to be painted. We're probably gonna paint the building, fix the asphalt and stuff like that, so, yeah.
Yeah,
it'll be
that sounds good.
We're gonna match the Benson, theme, so,
Very good. And you're new to Benson, right?
yes,
Yeah, so I think that'd be great. The eastern gateway right there could use a little sprucing up right by the new sign, so we appreciate you doing that. And you realize you'll be a Benson Improvement District member as well, right? The BID?
Can you repeat the question, I'm sorry?
So there's a business improvement district in that area that includes your property.
Okay.
That helps with those improvements as well, and everybody contributes as a matter of city ordinance. So just wanted to make sure you're aware of that too.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, but yes, I mean, we're open for any, so,
Great. And they meet monthly, so feel free to participate in the meetings too.
you got it.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Motion approved.
Moved and seconded to approve item 12. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Festerson? Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Pauls? Mr. President?
Yes.
12 is adopted, 7-0. Item number 13 is the Hive Bar at 1207 Harney Street, catering, liquor license, new application, no location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 13 is today. Proponents, please.
Mr. President, members of the council, Mike Kelly, 7134 Pacific. Appearing here with Jake Gardner, who's in the audience here. If you have any questions, this is just an upgrade to catering.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Mr. Pauls.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Kelly, what I'm surprised on this particular topic, that one of my former students is involved with this, and he's not up here speaking. Is he still intimidated by
Probably afraid of you.
Okay. It's good to know that I have a lasting impression. Thank you. I move.
You move to approve?
Yes.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve. Anybody who doesn't approve will probably have to face Richard's wrath. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton? Pauls.
Yes.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Chairman passes second time for potential conflict of interest. 13 is adopted, 6-0-1 passing. Item number 14, Walmart at 306 North Saddle Creek Road. Request permission to appoint John Carlin, the second manager. We have a request from Mr. Carlin to lay this over 1 week.
Moved and seconded to lay over item 14 for 1 week and continue the public hearing. No lights. Roll call.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton?
Yes.
Pauls?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
14 is laid over 1 week. 15 is Dr. Jack's Drinkery, 3012 North 102nd Street. Request permission for a special designated license for beer garden on August 27th from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Music would end at 11.
Public hearing on agenda item number 15 is today. Proponents, please.
My name is Terry Ann Wallen, representing Dr. Jack's Drinkery, 3012 North 102nd Street.
Thank you.
And I also have Mike Tassett here if there's any additional questions as well.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Ms. Melton.
Thank you. I just wanted to first let the council members know I did receive an update from Captain West, who stated that she did have some officers who paid special attention to this bar for about 2 months due to the noise complaints that we were receiving. They did do some decimal reads, and the sound levels have gone down. So, at least according to Captain West, there haven't been any further issues with this bar over the last couple months. So I just wanted to kind of give an update because some of the issues we were having were rather concerning. So that was the update that we received.
Great.
Now I have a question just for you. You're having this beer garden on August 27th, so although it seems like you have gotten a better hold of the noise level, what is your anticipation for this particular event? Because I don't want to see maybe the progress you've made. I don't want to see you take a step back.
No, I can appreciate that. We're doing nothing different for this event. I'd say we're continuing with managing the sound as well as being very strict for the 11 p.m. shut off of the music as well.
Okay, and this is asking for a license for a beer garden. Are you going to have, what kind of outdoor music do you plan to have?
It is a mix of bands that play on the stage. I mean, if you need, I have pictures of the area of the beer garden, but it's going to be kind of the no different. It's kind of a mix that they have between rock bands and cover bands.
Okay, and is this the same type of venue that you had last year?
It is.
Okay, and you have agreed and you understand that the music does need to end at 11?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, and I think you have a neighbor that'll probably call if it doesn't.
Yep,
okay.
I understand. Thank you.
Well, due to the fact that of the report that I received from Captain West, I am very happy with the progress that you've made, and I hope that you continue to be the good neighbor that it sounds like you've become.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're hoping to see moving forward.
Absolutely.
So because of that, I will make a motion to approve on this.
Second. Moved and seconded to approve item 15. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson? Yes. Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Yes. Jerem? Milton? Pauls? Mr. President?
Yes.
15 is approved, 7-0.
Thank you.
Take 16 off the consent. Okay. Any member of the City Council may cause an item placed on the consent agenda to be removed. Items removed consent agenda should be taken up by City Council meeting following the consent agenda in the order in which they were removed, otherwise provided by City Council rules of order. We're going to take off agenda item number 16 from the consent agenda.
The public hearing on agenda items numbers 17 through 20 were held on August 9th, 2016. Is there a motion? Second, roll call.
Thompson? Yes. Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Yes. Jerem? Milton? Yes. Pauls? Mr. President?
Yes.
17 through 20 are passed, 7-0. Item number 16 is ordinance to approve a redevelopment tax and financing loan agreement with the Vision 13 LB to implement the Little Bohemia Taxing and Financing Redevelopment Project Plan.
Public hearing on the public hearing was held.
Motion approved.
Been moved and seconded to approve item 16. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton? Pauls? Mr. President?
Yes.
Jerem passes second time for potential conflict of interest. 16 is passed, 6-0-1 passing.
The public hearing on agenda items numbers 21 through 24 are today. If you wish to address the City Council regarding these items, please come to the microphone, indicate the agenda item number you wish to address, identify yourself by your name, address, who you represent, and if you are a proponent or an opponent. Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Moved and seconded to approve items 21 through 24. No lights. Roll call.
Thompson. Festerson. Gurnett. Jerem. Milton. Pauls. Mr. President.
Yes.
21 through 24 adopted 7-0. Ordinances on second reading. Item number 25, ordinance approving interlocal agreement with Douglas County, Sarpy County, and the city to provide terms and conditions under which Omaha is to cooperate with Douglas and Sarpy County to provide household hazardous waste services for the residents of the Douglas and Sarpy County.
Public hearing on agenda item number 25 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Next item.
Item 26, ordinance to amend the existing Class B Family Liquor Storage District B193 at Greater Omaha Leasing, 4626 Dahlman Avenue.
Public hearing on agenda item number 26 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Next item.
27, special ordinance levying a special tax and assessment on certain lots to cover the cost of sidewalk snow removal, SWR 2016-01.
Public hearing on agenda item number 27 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Next item.
28, special ordinance levying a special tax for condemned buildings and structures, group number 2016-01.
Public hearing on agenda item number 28 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Next item.
29 is an ordinance to amend ordinance number 40452, creating roadway maintenance district 7745-22, to change this to a street improvement district. The public hearing will be held on third reading on August 23rd, 2016. Pursuant to City Council Rule 7C, the public hearing agenda items 30 through 33 shall be held on the second reading.
Is there a motion to adjourn? Moved and seconded to adjourn. No further lights. Roll call.
Thompson. Yes. Festerson. Yes. Gurnett. Yes. Jerem. Yes. Milton. Yes. Pauls. Yes. Mr. President.
Yes.
We stand adjourned at 2:17 p.m.